Hello and welcome to today's video. In today's video I'm going to be creating one of my shell monsters. I have done a couple of videos before with the shell monsters. Last year I did a time-lapse video of a shell monster and a creation spotlight video showing several shell monsters I've made. So if you want to check those videos out, please look in the playlist down below labeled Polymer Clay. It'll contain those videos along with several other videos of other creations I've done with Polymer Clay. For this shell monster, I am using one of the shells I got. I think this one from Hobby Lobby. 2 glass beads for eyes, and then I had a tooth that I made when I made a bunch of the teeth for the Wonky Weirdlings. For the colors, I'm using green, yellow, which is under sunshine, and white glitter. I wanted to add the white glitter to it because I wanted to have a little bit of a sparkle to the shell monster himself. So I'm going to go ahead and mix some white glitter with the yellow sunshine color, and then I will do the same with the green. Now, I want a marble effect between the yellow and the green, but for the white, I just wanted to blend it, lighten up my colors a little bit, and then get that sparkle effect to it. So with the white and the yellow, I want to go ahead and blend those about as well as I can, to basically form another color instead of having a swirl to it. The other thing I did with this yellow here is I wanted to get the basic shape to see if I had enough clay for the size of shell monster that I want. And obviously, we're going to mix the green in there. It's going to bulk it up some, but I didn't want to come up short. So I did go ahead and mix the white glitter with the green to get the same effect, to lighten up the green and add a little bit of a sparkle effect to it. Now once I get this mixed how I want it, I'll go ahead and mix the green and the yellow together. But with them, I want to go ahead and have more of a marble effect to it. And so you can see more swirls of the green throughout the yellow. Now, if you noticed when I was mixing the colors, I did use a little bit more white with the yellow, so that color is going to be more dominant, which is what I wanted. Now that I'm happy with the color of my clay and the swirl pattern, I'll go ahead and start forming the basic shape of the shell monster. And so this is a snail-like shell monster, and so I'm going to position that shell on the back, and then once I have that about how I want it and get the slug part shaped out, I'll go ahead and add a little bit of liquid Sculpey to the back of it just to help that shell stay on a little bit better. If that liquid Sculpey is not enough to keep it on, you can super glue it on after it's baked. So the next thing I want to do is do the eyes. So I use my ball tool to make little eye sockets into the eye stalks, and then I place my glass beads inside those sockets. With both the eyes placed, I'll go ahead and add the tooth, and then I took some excess clay off the tail of the shell monster, and I'm using that for the mouth. So I'll go ahead and attach that and use the ball tool and the rubber tool to kind of smooth that into the rest of the monster. At this point, I'm pretty happy with the shell monster. I just want to add a little more detail to him. He's a pretty simple design, but I still like to add a little more details and kind of do that finishing touches to him. So I wanted to go ahead and do a little details to that lip of his, and then add some, little marks around his eyes, kind of make it look like they could contract around those. I did notice on his right eye, the bead wasn't quite placed right, and you could see the hole that goes through those beads, those glass beads. That's kind of one of the downsides of those. So I had to reposition that and get that in farther. And on his left one, it was a little bit noticeable too, but not as bad. I didn't have to take it out of there, but I did have to adjust some of the clay around that. And once I got those fixed, I could go in and add a little more of the indentions around the beads there to finish him off. Now it's time to bake our clay. Remember, always bake your clay according to package instructions. And here is the finished shell monster, made out of Primo Sculpey. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or comments about this monster, please leave it in the comments down below. If you have ideas for future videos, please leave it in the comments down below as well. So thank you for watching, and remember, never stop creating. Bye. You can purchase items with my mascot on it from my TeePublic Store. And you can purchase my one-eyed blobs from my Etsy shop. Links to my TeePublic Store, my Etsy shop, my Facebook page, and my Instagram page are in the description box below.